Okay, this is Presto's Speedstakes run at the Midwest Cup in early June of 2022. This is his first run at a big event. He'd never run here before. And so I left him at the start line. He's a little sassy at the start line, but he did a really nice job holding his start line. I made the choice here to do a blind cross. It's what I did with my older two dogs, and it worked well for them. It did not work well for Presto. I was late, and he just didn't see what we were supposed to do, and so this was the big mistake of the run. I couldn't get his attention, and he just circled around behind me, so we got a refusal. So I do wish, since I had a lead out with him, I wish that I had let out a little bit more and done a front cross, and I think that would have worked much better, and we would have connected there, and he would have known to take the tunnel. But he was really good, and he jumped into that tunnel. I ran over to get a blind cross here, a little tight, but he was a good boy, ran in the tunnel there. He came out a pretty far, so I think one thing that all my dogs need is I need to work on those tunnel exit cues so that they can turn tighter out of tunnels, knowing where they're supposed to be going. He did a really good job coming around here. Holy cow, he really jumped that jump. This was a little tricky coming through here, especially with that tunnel entrance there, so I think he gave it a little glance somewhere along the way, but he was a good boy. He came with me. But then I was out of position here. Because I ran through really fast, hoping to help pull him through that box there and that off course, I was kind of far ahead, and I wanted a rear cross here, and I just really was in a bad position, and so Presto didn't read it very well, and he wanted to turn the other direction, so you could see him taking the jump completely wrong, and then super good boy fixes it for his mom and comes around here. So what a good dog. He came along here nice. This part I was really, really proud of him. This off-course tunnel here got a lot of dogs. They just came over and went right into that, that purple tunnel here. That was a really huge temptation. So I was really, really pleased that he listened to my cue here. That's my tunnel throttle cue, is a kind of my off arm. I was a little late. I was definitely late. I should have been calling that as he was coming up there, but there was that red jump there, and so I was kind of trying to thread through there. So I called him, and I was really impressed that I was able to keep moving full speed, and he, in that process, still came to me. That was really, really nice of him. So we have some skills. Once again, not a great exit out of the tunnel, really wide. That red jump there was kind of a tempting off course, which some dogs did get. But he was really good. I was impressed that he still came all the way back into that tunnel entry, even though I was running past. Flew out there. This was kind of a tricky, more than 1 in 80. He hasn't seen a lot of those, so I was really impressed that he stayed on the outside, came around, and then since I stayed a little extra to support him here, because this was a new thing for him, so I was kind of in his way as he landed here, so that was not super pretty, but it was awkward all along. But the other thing I thought was really great for him here is I was worried about this part. I figured that dogs might, as I took that angle, they'd want to angle back. And he did. You can see kind of like he doesn't take this jump and then just head straight down the line. You can see he kind of wants to take that left side of the jump more rather than in the center. And so he lands here, and he needs just a little bit of extra encouragement, but I was really impressed that he, all in all, ran that last line really nice, pretty independently. So another skill we have is go. That was good. So start line was really good, throttle was really good, his go was really good. We need to work more on tunnel exits and kind of the rear cross work were definitely some very obvious areas where we could work to improve our skills. But I'm super proud of him.